Good afternoon. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is Tuesday, so it's time to continue on. Yes, Tuesdays to be continued. We are working with Handcrafted Elements dies. And I'm just going to give it a minute to see if anybody gets on today. There's someone. It's Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. I just told my girls to stop texting me. We have a group text. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm very blessed. Hey, Mary Jo, to have 3 daughters that like to talk to me every day, each day, multiple times, right? So, but they should know. Sundays at 7, Tuesdays at 2. Just give me 45 minutes, please. Hi, Carol. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Karen. Hi, Nicole. Hello, everybody. All right, it's 2 o'clock, I believe it is. So we're just going to get started today. I'm going to make a card using the, where are you from? From the Netherlands. I love it. Oh, thank you for being here. Hi, Florence. I'm going to continue on with the Handcrafted Elements die. I made the cute little cones for my table, and now I'm going to show you how you could add these ornaments to a card using the same designer series paper. That paper is just beautiful. Florence, I do remind them. I do remind them. They're, you know, they're busy. They forget. Anyway, I will remind them again. In fact, I just did. About 10 minutes to 2, I texted them. I said, I'm going live, you guys. I still got another text a minute ago. It's 11 in the evening. Wow, you're a night owl, Nicole. Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's turn you down. I've got a few people on, so we're going to get started. And flip you around. There we go. Tighten you up so you don't go spinning anywhere. All right, like I said, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Tuesdays. To be continued. It is December 5th. And I am your host, Beverlee Morales. Hello, Karen Villa. Is it your first time here? If it is, let me know where you're from and welcome. And thank you for being here. I have a December host code. If you'd like to place an order with me, you can shop with me at beverleystamps.stampinup.net. And if your order is under $150 retail, you can use this host code, and that will attach your order to me for sure. You can also go to YouTube and watch my replays anytime. If you have friends that would like to watch, but they don't have Facebook, send them to YouTube, and they'll see the replay. You can email me at mofun44@icloud.com. Anytime you win a prize from me, I need your address. So if you'll email me your address, I will be sure to get your gift to you. Okay, the Handcrafted Elements dies. Here is their code. They are in the current mini catalog. I showed you on Sunday, but in case you were not here on Sunday, they're on page 21, and they're right up top in the corner there. I understand some people missed them because of their placement in the catalog, so I want to make sure you see them. They're retiring, like I said, and they're 10% off right now, so they're $34.20 instead of $38. So you will get all of these beautiful dies for $34.20 plus your tax. I'm also going to continue on using the Be Dazzling 6x6 Designer Series paper, item number 156629. And the beautiful online exclusive Shining Christmas 12x12 Designer Series paper for this card. I'll be using Real Red ink, the iridescent ribbon, my snips, my glue, some self-adhesive white, oh my gosh, my brain just lost what these are called, sequence, my Tombow liquid glue, and my cut emboss machine. For my sentiments, I used 2 sets. I just shared some cards with you made with Ring with Nature. So I used the Merry Christmas out of this set again. And then I thought this was pretty. It's Charming Sentiments is the name of the stamp set. Wishing you everything wonderful. And then I added Merry Christmas to that. Okay. So let me show you the card. Are you ready to see? Hi, Michelle. Here is the card. Look at, can you see how it shines with that specialty paper and that ribbon and the More Be Dazzling? It's just a very, very shiny, festive, beautiful card, I believe. I hope you like it. Oh, I see some hearts. That means you like it. Great. Okay, let's get started making this. You're going to need your card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5 card base, fold it in half, and use your bone folder to burnish your score line, and then flip it back to have a beautiful seam. You will also need 2 pieces. I think I only have 1 in my packet. I have to grab another one. 1 for the outside and 1 for the inside. This is basic white cardstock. Luckily, I have this size cut always for me in advance. They are 4 by 5.25. They're layer size, 1 for the outside and 1 for the inside. Then the designer series paper. I grabbed the cute little candy canes, the Christmas trees, and on this one, I use the stripes, but on this one, I'm going to use the argyle. Look how pretty that is. These are all 2 by 4. 2 by 4. Okay, I did remember right. And then I have 1, and it can be any of the designs, and it is 1 by 4. Okay? So then also you're going to need some cherry cobbler cardstock, and then your More Be Dazzled cardstock. So let me gather these things up. I'm going to start by embossing. Did you notice the embossing on the card? I'll point, hi Ruth, I'll point it out in case you didn't. The music notes. Yep, that just makes more texture and more fun, more beauty. So let's start with that. This folder is called Merry Melody, and there is the code for that. I'm going to place my cardstock right in the folder, putting the bottom of the cardstock on the black line that is on the folder. Somebody asked me one time if I drew that line. No, I didn't. It's right there on the folder. Black line, Stampin' Up, black line. And I just happen to use that to keep myself straight. Hi, Julia. Okay, I'm using platform number 1 and platform number 4. And I'm running that through. And then we have a basic white piece of cardstock with music notes all over it. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Now I'm going to do the die cutting since I have my machine here. Let's grab platform number 2. 1 of the platform number 3. My 2 dies. And my bedazzling, or actually it's called More Be Dazzling. 6 by 6 designer series paper. Okay, for this card I need the star and the ornament. And I'm going to place it on this piece of paper in a way that I can get the most out of this paper that I can. So pretty, I don't want to waste any of it if possible. Let's pull this out farther so I don't move anything accidentally. And because I'm going through a thick bedazzled paper, I'm going to go back on itself just to make sure it comes through and cuts. Hi, Jan. So here is the ornament. Now, because this is bedazzled, you do have to bend this a little bit to get the centerpiece out of this paper. And then here is the star. You can't even see where it's at right now because of the type of paper it is. And then you're going to bend that, and I'm going to use this little tiny star this time. And then I'm going to take out these little pieces that I showed you pop right out. I showed you that on Sunday, so we're going to pop those out again. Did you guys go and see the star, my neighbor's star on his front lawn that I posted for you? If you love it in that picture, you should see it in person. You know how we always say that the pictures don't do it justice? Well, that's for sure. Now I need a scrap. Did I use cherry cobbler? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, I have cherry cobbler and the ornament again because I need the inside in red. The little oval die in the set is for the centerpiece, but in this case I wanted a solid piece, so that's why I'm doing this. I want this piece. Plus, I need a couple more of these for my dishes, for my place setting, for my cones. So here's one less I have to make. I have it now. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to point out while we've got this here. On cardstock, you're going to see a lot of, oh, yes, Marcia, I'm glad you love it. You're going to see a lot of detail in this ornament, but on the More Bedazzled paper, you don't see that, the impressions or the design, because the bedazzle is so thick. But it's a beautiful ornament nonetheless. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. I think I've cut everything I need to cut. So now let's go to the inside of the card. I'm going to take this piece first and my real red. I don't want real red. I want cherry cobbler. This was for something else I was doing. I was making my thank you cards for the month, and I used real red, I believe. Okay, so here is the Wishing You Everything Wonderful from the Charming Sentiments stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that down. Beautiful. And then the Merry Christmas from Ringed with Nature. And that fits right in there. Okay. So now, to decorate the inside just a tad more, I'm going to take this strip that I talked about, 1x4, and just place it there on the inside. So I want to let you guys know now that I will not be doing Tuesday lives. This is my last one for December. I haven't been getting that many viewers on Tuesdays, and I know it, well, I don't know it, but I think it might be even less during the busy holiday. So I'm busy, you're busy, everybody's busy. So I'm going to still come on Sundays, but Tuesdays, the rest of the Tuesdays for December, I will not. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this down on the inside here. And we've got the inside of our card finished. Okay, now I'm going to come over. Let's get my pieces right here in front of me. Come here, little guy. And I'm going to stick this in to the ornament. If it doesn't fit exactly right, turn it the other direction, and then it will. Okay, I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to put a few dimensionals, both on the white and the red of this ornament, so it holds it together. So it's doing double duty by holding the ornament together and lifting it. Okay, then I'm going to pop out the little circle at the top. And there we go. Okay, so back to the music notes. Now you saw on this card that I have ribbon. So we know we don't put this down onto the card yet because I have to put the ribbon down. But underneath the ribbon is the designer series paper. So this is the reason it's cut 4 at length, so it fits right onto this layer piece. And what's so cool about this is with one 12 by 12 designer series paper, because they all coordinate so nicely together with the same colors, just different designs, you can make a ton of cards. Just choose the layout you like. Choose the designer series paper you like and use this layout. Now I'm going to overlap. Okay, and then the last one here. Look how pretty they look together. I was going to do the same exact as my prototype, but then I thought, no, let's mix it up and see how pretty these all look. Different patterns. Okay, now the ribbon. I'm going to take 2 pieces of ribbon and I'm going to cover where they join, where the DSP joins, and I'm going to cut it just a little bit, not much, longer than the card, so I have some ribbon to tuck under. Okay, once I have one, I can lay it on top of the other and measure that way, and they're both the same. Okay, we need our mini glue dots now. And I'm going to roll them out. And I'm going to place the ends of these ribbons on a dot and press. Swing it around and put it on a dot and press. Yes, I agree. I love the argyle. Okay, just like that. We can tear this off now. And then you're going to pull off your mini glue dots and stick it behind the card. Press, pull off, lay it straight, bring it around and press. One more time. Bring it around and press. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. And it would also look pretty with the cherry cobbler base. Okay, so the DSP is down, the ribbon's down. Let's look at our card. So I can safely glue the layer piece down without any problem. It's ready to go. Okay. Let's turn that over so I can rub real well. Get this set up. All right. So now we have dimensionals on the back of this, but I want another dimensional right here. And I think that the regular size dimensionals might be too big. So I'm going to just take a mini and set it right there. And then I'm going to take a regular and set it right there. Okay, we're going to pull off the backings. Okay, and flip this over. And then I like to use the point of the ornament to line it up right with the line of the last piece of DSP and bring it down far enough to where I can put the star at the top. Now, did you think of putting the star at the top? I hadn't. But when I did, when I laid it there, or it might have fallen there. It might have just fallen there. I said, oh my gosh, the star looks so cute at the top of the ornament. And I'm also wanting to use the little star. So I'm putting a dot of glue on my ornament, on the red. And I'm picking up the little star and setting it down. Hi, Colleen. Now for the star, we need to go back to our mini glue dots. And on the two bottom legs, the two bottom, just star legs is what I call them. We're going to put a mini glue dot. Roll it up so it fits right behind the tips there. And then you can set it. Okay, I'm going to get close. See how the ornament has this rounded little topper here? You can set the star right on those toppers and it fits perfectly and it looks darling. So I'm going to press that down. Hi, Viola. Press that down. And because the little topper has a mini dimensional under there, this is lifted. So it's not laying flat on your card for even more dimension. I really like the look. Hi, welcome. Okay, so now the little ribbon here, I wanted to make them a little bit fancier. More like streamers, something a little bit fancier. So if you have any more of your silver threading, you're going to take 2 pieces of that. Well, I'll do one at a time because it's so little I'll probably lose it. It's so thin, hard to see. I think I'm going to double it so maybe I can handle it a little bit easier. And I am going to put it right underneath the ribbon here. Oops, I didn't get it even. Let me get it even. Okay, now it's even. I'm going to put it right under here. And I am going to close it up with just a knot. Look at that. Doesn't it make the ribbon look like a fancy type of a streamer or something you would see almost like at a wedding? I just thought it made it so much fancier. So I just went through again. Get it tight. Guess the second one didn't work. Let me go through it again. And pull really tight to get this to stay. Okay, I had not near this trouble when I created my prototype, but that is live for you. Okay, let me try this again. Get it even. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to moisten my fingers with the baby wipe that I have sitting here, and that's going to help me hold on to this a little bit better. Okay, knot, and then another knot. Hello, Richard. It's giving me heartache. So you guys probably aren't going to want to do this part because you're watching me struggle. And I'm telling you the truth. I did not struggle with the first one. Let's see what the second one comes out like. You get frustrated when you're online because the last thing that we want you guys to do is get frustrated when you're card making. We want it to be fun and stress-free. So this is making it look like it's very difficult because right now it is. There we go. Okay, there's my second knot. Then I'm going to cut that off and I'm going to hide that little knot with my sequence. Shoot, that took about as long that took about as long as my whole card make, and now it popped again. So you guys know my personality, right? When this stuff happens to me, I start to take it personal with my with my tools and my embellishments and things, and I keep saying to myself, I'm not letting that embellishment beat me. I'm going to figure out a way to make this work. I am going to control this embellishment. So I just put a mini glue dot there, and that's going to keep it together since it didn't want to stay on its own. And then I'm just going to trim off the little silver pieces. Okay, I'm going to give myself one more chance to make this work the way it worked for me when I was making the original card. But you now see that you can put a mini glue dot in between there, and it's going to help you hold your ribbon together. Now I have one tied up higher, and then I'm going to put this one lower. Okay, now I'm going to hold it down with my finger so it doesn't pop away from me before I get the second knot in there. So if you guys had a good day today, I ran to Target, and I haven't been to Target in forever. Forever and ever. And I don't know about you guys, but I still write checks. Most people do not. Well, Target would not take my check. Doesn't that make you feel awkward? Because it makes you feel like, oh no, really, I have the money. They would not take my check. They tried twice, the little guy that was helping me. Then he called his manager, and she kind of looked at me like, are you a criminal? And I felt so awkward. But anyway, I had to land up using my credit card. And came home and told my husband. He goes, what? I said, yeah, I guess we can't use checks at Target. I don't know. So that was weird, because I know there's no problem at my bank. My bank's really good. So the second one was not hard. The first one gave me heartache. So you choose whether you want to do that. But you can now see the difference between straight ribbon and then a little tuck ribbon. All right, so here is the inside of this card. And remember, it's retiring. These elements are retiring. So if you want them, they're on sale now, 10% off. Get them while you can. And I will see those of you who are, thanks, Marcia. I will see those of you who are coming to open house on Thursday. I open at 1, and guess what? You're going to get to make this card. Yep, everybody that's coming to open house gets to make this card. I'm probably going to have to do this part for them because you saw me struggle. But yes, they get to make this card at open house. So most of you RSVP'd. The time limit ran out 20 minutes ago. So I will make a packet for all of you who did RSVP, and we will have a blast. I wish you all live closer too. I would love to meet every one of you in person. All right, you guys, have a nice day, and we'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.